Is this thing on?
Can you hear the crowd roaring? Waco!
No.
So yeah. Give me a warning when we're in.
We're in.
We're in.
We hope so.
Can you guys hear us out there in the chat? Say yes or no, or see us.
Okay, so there. Don't worry, there is a delay, Beth. Right. Can see Jack.
Yes, Wellesley.
Look at everyone who's in here. Yeah, I know. We're sorting it.
Nice. Good to see everybody.
I'm honest. Just get a top up.
Nice.
Look at these virtual faces.
Good people.
I recognise some of these usernames. Like
I know these usernames.
My world. Smash everything. Lagwagon. True.
Ah, yeah.
Party!
Let's just get it. We can chat to people on the
What are you drinking, Palo?
ones and zeros. Drinking a beer.
What beer?
I don't want to advertise them. It's all right.
Looks like what?
We put a lot of ourselves into this album, Hope Rituals. We really it was, it took a lot out of us, but it felt like a really positive and enriching experience. And unfortunately, we released it and we couldn't gig it, right? I'm sure you've all noticed, like we released it during the lockdown, so we haven't had a chance to connect with people through the live shows like we usually would do. So it's this will be the closest thing to that sharing kind of thing. What do you reckon, lads?
It's true. Yeah.
And then we'll be able to play the songs one day live, when we start gigging again. But it feels good to kind of.
This is 4 of us in a virtual room.
If I can remember how to play our instrument. God.
Yeah, some of them are difficult. We rocked so hard, we were pulling creativity out of our asshole.
I think I forgot how to drum.
Well, yeah. I haven't listened to it in ages, so it's fun to go back. As soon as I hear it, it just reminds me of the studio when we recorded it. Strap in. Cool down.
a nice happy one to start the season, isn't it?
Got to start somewhere.
Favourite
To the
song.
new age, a time of great change, and I
I
never
love it. I love it.
felt this
It
way
interests me how
before.
I can't
Listen to my body talk. It screams for all the battles I've fought, and there is a part of me that I can't ignore. There's nothing like finding your friend dead in his bedroom. I can't avoid the issue, man, I miss you. Get the wrecking ball to destroy this old house. Get the wrecking ball to wipe it all out. And I've spent too many years in these four walls, never got to call it out. Get the wrecking ball to wipe it all out. I can't help to think as I pour another drink. What the hell's it all mean anyway? Balanced on the brink, but I can't make the link between his passing and the fact that I've been crying all day. I think I'll speak to Hayley, 'cause I've been getting lazy, forgetting to look after my mental health. No savior's gonna save me, it's up to me, and lately I'm feeling much more confident in myself. There's nothing like finding your friend dead in his bedroom. I can't avoid the issue, Chris, I
I have
miss
no
you.
idea where we are. So can't even think.
We're in the middle.
Get
Could be
the
playing
wrecking
later.
ball to destroy this old house. Get the wrecking ball to wipe it all out. And I've spent too many years in these four walls, never got to call it out. Get the wrecking ball.
Yes, we're in this. Yeah. So it's just making me light up. Yeah, let's have a little pause and a little catch up. Well.
Bad.
It's a new album. Hope Rituals.
Yeah, we're writing loads of songs. We're working on another album.
We were meant to be in the studio 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks
Yeah.
ago. All got cancelled, starting album 3. So as soon as the studio's open, we're in there.
No, keep it a secret.
Yeah. Blue Jean Baby.
Probably a song about aliens.
We're going to bring down Big Gene, yeah.
Big Jeans and Vin Diesel.
Big Gene.
I realised that I probably didn't bring enough.
We've got another one. How your inspiration process looks like. Wow. Phew. Inspirations.
How would it look like? How would we describe it?
Well, I mean, I guess we all get influenced individually, and then we bring it together, and we do have a shared, we have shared interests and influences as well. But absolutely everything I listen to, everything within music and outside of music, it influences me. You absorb it all, the sights and sounds of where I live, rock music, pop music, stuff I don't like, stuff I do like. It all goes in there. That's what my inspiration process looks like. And a lot of 70s rock.
Yeah, the 70s rock is definitely, you can always lean on a bit of 70s rock, can't you? Inspiration strikes on different days in different ways, but it all comes back, doesn't it? Do we smell like curry?
I had one earlier.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, really?
Spices.
What's your favourite spice?
Oh, but you can never have just one. If you have one, then it probably has to be salt, doesn't it? But it doesn't. Nothing fancy. And that's including salt. Yeah, that's what I mean.
What salt comes from the sea, doesn't it?
Yeah, but loads of them are like minerals.
A good one, this. We're back, baby.
I've been having those good days, bad days, good days. That's the way it is. Chaos to an atheist. What's the point? What's our purpose? Life's not easy. We won't survive. It's all worth it, believe me. I'll see you on the other side. I feel so good today. It's been a while since I've felt this way. I feel so
whiny ending to that
Could have
song.
to do that.
It's gonna be okay. How dramatic can you get, man? I don't know. People liked it. I loved the video. I thought the video really made it. Like the
People, they liked it.
yeah, I think the video adds a different dimension to the song. Like I can't think of the song now without the video, which is a really good thing because I love the video. I love how it turned
And
out.
also, like, if you think back to when we were doing the, well, I say we were doing the video. We were doing the video. It was early days of lockdown, right? Like trying to think back. I can't remember exactly what month it was now, but it was like
April or something, or March,
world, wasn't it? Like,
yeah. I think if we did it now, people wouldn't have the energy. I think people are a bit lethargic to
I think
bored of the lockdown now. Not, you know,
everyone now is like managing or trying to manage to go through it now. It was still new, but it was like
gimmicky. It was like, oh my god, we all have to stay indoors. Oh my god, how fun!
Yeah. What a novelty.
less fun nowadays.
Yeah, the longer it drags.
I think, how do we write that song? Well, do you know what? We should go through some questions, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I think there's a few good ones in there. It's hard to keep up. There's a lot. Someone else asked how long the album took to write.
40 minutes.
I don't know. It was it was a mix of stuff that we brought in.
It was really quick. We didn't write anything new for
quite a lot of it was engineered on not on the spot per se, but we go in with a loose idea and then embellish, then take a bit back once you've gone too far, and then yeah.
August, we started recording in August and then finished December. So
yeah, a lot of off and on. It wasn't like recording. It was like go for 3 days, stop for 5, do 1.
Played live for a bit.
We can't see James.
Oh, what?
You're here.
I suppose we can hear you.
Me, like I feel like I'm a Twitch gamer or something.
Hats off to James, because he's been our usual. Trying to catch up with what people are saying.
Yeah, it seems to be working for us, but not for you, unfortunately.
Apparently, you can't hear him either.
Oh, you can't hear him either.
Apparently so.
Ah,
That's what I'm hearing. I've got a partner in the room.
I'll just keep. I'll keep going through the questions.
Can you hear him?
So we've got.
There he is.
He's back, baby. He's got to I've got no hot cross buns, but some Dan Park said it's all a bit like an acid trip. Yeah, this background's fun. You know what? No one's talking about hot cross buns. I think you might actually be.
Oh, you've just come up on my feed. Maybe it's still a lag.
Right. Maybe if I go in this corner here, you go there. Maybe this will work. Hey! Is this working?
Here he is. That's just what Jake said.
He's back.
I think we're okay. I think anyway, regardless of all this guff, I think it's time for another tune. What's track 3? Because I need to find it. Got Good Days.
Right. 3 is Learn to Live Again.
Learn to Live
Disco
Again.
classic.
What a great tune.
What can we say about this?
We were
Well-
a lot of the village people at the time.
Oh,
Remember
look.
Jack having a glory.
Yeah. Craig, you said that your biggest influence was Macho Man. The live version of Macho
The road is long.
I think you might
That's why we sing these freedom songs.
We barely ever get
You know it will be tough.
the exact one to do that.
Will be tough to carry on, even though you've had enough.
country chorus as well.
Nobody said life would be easy. Everybody know nobody gets out of the light. Hey Cassandra, you are not your family. But you are not alone. Sometimes we need to break the chain. Learn to live again.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. But I think it's all right, you know.
Alright,
What I've,
well, listen.
what I've realised is that we've been speaking and we've had the music on as well, and no one can hear anything we're saying while the music's on. So
Oh, right, okay.
I'm gonna start Learn to Live Again, and then we'll sort it out. We'll sort it out.
Oh, nice.
So shall I press play on mine as well?
Yeah. So in about, give me a second. I'm going to play Learn to Live Again. Well, Learn to Live Again was on, but as was Oblivious. So, no, we can't now, mate. Be quiet, because we're going to play we're going to play Learn to Live Again now, and.
The road is long, so that's why we sing these freedom songs. You know it will be tough. It will be tough to carry
Music.
I can hear. Good tune, that. Good tune.
After looking at his comments, so many people loving your voice.
Who?
Someone has to.
People. Multiple people talking about the quality of your voice.
Oh, cheers. Yeah, I think we're going to bit. I'm going to do most of the vocals on the next album.
I think we change. Sorry, Jack.
Jack, you're on mute, mate, I think. You're on mute, Jack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Oh no. You're on mute.
Original soundtrack. That is a compliment. That is a big compliment. Like that. We are. We tried to do a bit of a soundtrack. I guess. OST. You can't make OST. Can you? Come on.
Old school. Have you guys ever listened to an OST? I really Bodyguard's got a good one.
Fantastic.
I've listened to the one Into the Wild.
Someone's just messaged. Echo.
What about you guys?
Yeah, I reckon like if I ever have to really work up to a difficult situation, like if I really want to ask my manager for some time off, I'll put the Gladiator soundtrack on. Pretend I'm Russell Crowe.
Nice.
I don't even have a manager anymore. I got laid off due to the ongoing situation regarding COVID-19. So I work for myself now, and I can have a holiday whenever I want. It's actually one of the upsides of this situation.
And you go to destination.
Yeah, supermarket.
The other office.
Yeah, I'm just checking we've missed any other code comments. Ivan Drago could bang to this. Yeah, that's true. For Learn to Live Again, I understand that.
That Rocky Four.
Yeah, he's one of the. Someone's pure football chants on the vocals. Yeah, that's true. DTT said us. Stop the echo. Dan Parks. What to do, mate? Stop the echo. Any tips for us? We would love to make it sound really good. If you've got any ideas.
The echo is hysterical. Maybe it's working to our favour. In our favour.
A lot of talk about the echo.
I don't get what the echo is though. Whose voice has got the echo on it? Let us know and we'll try and fix it.
To be fair. It's a total echo.
The only person is James. Interesting.
So is James audio? No, it can't be. He's got headphones in.
Someone in the chat.
Someone
in the chat. After DMT.
Go to the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, you listen to the wrong thing, mate. Palo done it all.
There wasn't.
You can clearly hear us. Like you know what we're saying, so the echo can't be that bad, can it?
Someone said the echo was hysterical.
I'm just trying to like bring everyone's sources down a bit. Anyway, this is bollocks, isn't it? Should we put a tune on?
Yeah,
What's after Learn to Live Again? Barracuda.
Sure.
Which is
I thought it was Dark Before the Dawn. No.
Barracuda is next song, and we'll catch you in a few minutes. Enjoy it.
That was great. That was great. That was a lot
Sweet.
of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Jack's still muted. Jack, can you hear us better with the microphone? Let us know in the chat. Sounds better. Please, thank you.
We've got yeah, should be all right.
Trying to address the echo.
The reason we got you all together tonight is we're going to do a cover of the sea shanty.
Fine. There was only one good people in the place.
Hopefully the echo's better now.
Test for echo.
Soon may the echo improve.
Jack, you're not got any proper headphone or anything. Earphone. Is it still echoing?
Who's echoing? Who's echoing?
Apparently, everyone apart from James was echoing.
We might be all right.
James definitely sounds the best.
Thank you.
Best looking as well.
Voice. Best voice. He's got that voice for the radio.
You look like a radio exec.
No, it's voice for the radio.
But with headset on and all that.
The solution is these grey jumpers, like 20 quid from Uniqlo, merino wool, and it's instant Pep Guardiola. Just kind of like class.
Everyone's saying the microphone ain't fit. I don't think it's to do with the headphone.
Have you guys got your laptop? Like, do you have sounds coming out of your computer when you're listening?
No.
All right.
Okay, echo all over apparently.
Echo all over. What I might do is just mute everyone but me. Thanks. Thank you, Alice. That's being now. Yes. I'm going to mute everyone but me, and I'm going to do a few questions, and I'm going to do the next tune. Someone tell me what the next tune is, please.
Right, next tune is. Oh. We got Dark Before the Dawn.
That's a good one.
How you doing? Good to see ya.
We've got some crazy echo, so we're going to just I'm going to answer a couple of questions and then play the next tune and hopefully try and sort everything out. So here we go. Need more panpipes. That is something we're working on. We would ideally like to get more panpipes involved for sure. So if anyone knows any good panpipe players, let me know. Big fan of the Cause, so maybe we can cover some of their tunes, as in like go on, and all that sort of shit. I love Tom's lead guitar. Sorry, that was me. I said that. You think you're a loser, don't you? Assuming that's addressed to Jack, I don't think he feels like a washed up loser. I think Jack has immense belief in himself, and I think that's why he is the man he is. I think it's what gets him to the heights that he achieves. So I don't think he feels like a loser. You guys should make a song from this recording. Yeah, I think maybe we'll have it like a skit on the next album, like Slim Shady. Meet your Mike James. No, you're never gonna make me do that. Anyone got a good DMT connect? I think everyone needs a DMT connect. So if anyone does have any hookups, if anyone does have any hookups for psychedelic drugs, put them in the chat. If not, I'm going to play this next tune, which is called "Dark Before the Dawn," and we came with this one because we wanted to do like a kraut rock, post-punk jam, and we started it with a drum loop. We really just started it with just a monotonous robotic drum loop, and then built on it from there. And Jack came up with some lyrics, and the rest is history, really. Some fine invent guitar from Palo, and yeah.
Together let's work out what went wrong and make sure it never happens again. If you're reading this, then it's not too late. If you're not okay, then it's not the end. Cause everything will be okay in the end. We're gonna go down singing all the men and women and those non-binary. And in between, my name's Jack and my pronouns are him and he. Let's exercise our empathy and end the prejudice that we feel. Cause I'm pretty sure it's easy to be compassionate to people like me. Let's talk about optimism, cause ideas and dreams, they can actually change things. All great movements in history, they were not led by a pessimist. This means that the future belongs to those who think it's possible to live in a world where we pride ourselves on the way we treat those in need, no food to eat. Whereas those who worship greed will be consigned to history. You can't kill an ideology, so let's write our own to set us free. Be proud of how far we've come while fighting for a better tomorrow. You can't blame those that follow, man. We all do it in different ways on different days. Football teams, political allegiance, clothes that we wear, science, religion, whether you're a goth or a tough on a gap year or a lap dancer, having a bad year. We're all one with the earth and the animals.
Right. Everyone who's there?
Echo.
Test. In-house.
Echo.
Love that tune.
Apparently the sound's all right. Jay, hear me.
Yep.
Apparently they changed the screen to 4.
Yes. Should we go back? Should we go back to what it was like before?
And then we might have fixed it.
Yeah.
Is that the vibe?
This looks better.
This is a dress rehearsal for the real thing.
Okay. Maybe I can fix that during the next tune. So should we do the next tune, and I'll do all that behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So what is the next tune?
Oh yeah. Again. We are on busy living. People.
A veces la vida se complica. Toma un momento, respira y sigue adelante. Estoy llena de esperanza. Doy gracias a la vida por estar aquí.
She told me your brain remembers the things you wish that you could forget. That's not our purpose at all.
But oh no, you're all gone.
Today's ashes, tomorrow's empires. What's the purpose? Is it really worth it? Somebody told me to get busy living, living. We are the heroes in our own eyes. You know that we're always giving, but it's never enough. We're always running, but we'll never catch up. Busy living, living. Ooh, survival. We're doing just the best that we can. We're not some kind of idols. We're one of a million. Got no time for feelings. If we could live our lives again, we wouldn't change a single thing. We're no longer afraid of the mistakes we've made. After all, our hearts still sing. We're not here to inspire. That's not our purpose at all. Today's ashes, tomorrow's empires. What's the purpose? Is it really worth it? Somebody told me to get busy living, living. We are the heroes in our own eyes. You know that we're always giving, but it's never enough. We're always running, but we'll never catch up. Busy living, living.
Cada día hay un nuevo amanecer que me llena de energía y felicidad. Vivimos en un mundo maravilloso. Esperanza. Libertad. Armonía. Amor.
Somebody told me to get busy living, living. We are the heroes in our own eyes. You know that we're always giving, but it's never enough. We're always running, but we'll never catch up. Busy living, living. Busy living. This is living. We're busy living. This is living.
Got some people saying Flea's never dad.
Nice.
Apparently it's all good. Apparently everyone's saying it's fine.
Hey, yeah, looks like
We're back in the game after some unbearable echo.
yeah. Let's
Yeah,
go through
so
some
look,
questions.
we've got loads of stuff to catch up on. Yeah, I'm just trying to
A load of
make
people's favourite one.
Yeah.
So we've got a really important question. What's your favourite animal? I think this is from Jacques Bambridge. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Jacques Bambriggio. Bambriggio. And he's asking favourite animal. I'd say I've always grown up with dogs. So I would probably say I've got the closest connection with dogs, but I do like sloths as well. You know those guys with the big claws that hang onto trees. I like them. I think they look cool. I think they'd like me as much as I like them.
Favorite animal. Yeah, I reckon the number 4.
What?
Favorite animal.
They're rare.
Doors.
What'd you say?
Dinosaurs.
Yes, good answer, mate.
Yeah.
Can't top that.
So we've got me mum and dad still have the Christmas lights up in back garden. I've still got my Christmas tree up, actually. Would you believe it? And the decorations still around.
Today?
What's
the 30th of January? It's all right.
Oh yeah, that's right. What's helped you through lockdown? Well, loads of things. I mean, I think I've tried to reframe it in my mind. It's been difficult, but I've tried to reframe the situation a little bit to be like, this is an opportunity to do those things that I've been putting off, or to read more, and it's kind of forced me to live a little bit quieter and a little bit more slowly, which I think is positive for me anyway. So I think it's positive to learn that. I'm really keen to get back out there and start doing gigs and socializing, but I've tried to, for me it's been like, you know what, there's nothing I can do to change the situation, so I don't worry too much about it, because we're all going through the same kind of thing. I also like to go for a jog and do exercise, so that helps me daily. What about you guys?
Yeah, agreed. I've just been like trying to stay relaxed, like just try and take every day as it comes. It's like obviously we've all had a weird nearly year now in this situation. But yeah, it's just all about like normalizing it and just getting by with a good head on. It's all good. Anyone else?
Same shit.
There.
Cook, run, cycle, listen to music, walk, do it all again. I'm not sure if we can hear or see you, James. Apparently on this thing, someone said they can't see you.
No, that's...
Cool.
Preference. I definitely did hear you say that.
Does someone else shall I go for a different question, because we've got quite a few? We've just got some lovely compliments here. Some really, really nice compliments about Busy Living. Busy Living is really the best of the best. We're not here to inspire. Equal is 100% true about that kind of work. The video is the most cheering up for the lockdown and out state. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. It really cheered us up to make it.
Yeah.
And making the song was equally as amazing, but the video was just the fact that we did it ourselves, like we filmed it ourselves and coordinated it and everything. It was a unique challenge, but God, it was a really fun time, as you could probably see. You could probably tell in the video by watching it. So I'm really happy like that. Thanks for the comments.
We've
got
great fun.
Your music gets me. I think that's supposed to be laid. Jonathan Bailey said, your music gets me laid. Wow. That is probably one of the best things you could hope for in the band, right? To facilitate the sexual interactions of people. I mean, Jesus Christ, I can't think of a better accolade. It's really...
Making babies in Waco.
It's really special. Thanks for the comment. My music... Well, I'm not going to say that.
You not got a sex mix?
I don't know. I don't really listen to music when I have sex. Sometimes.
I thought you stick Michael Jackson on. What's next?
Hold on. How's everyone feeling? We'll do one more question, then we should put another song on. How's everyone feeling in this year so far? Can I each say something a little bit?
I feel sweet. I think it depends if you define. A lot of people get sucked into the whole like I'm waiting for 2020 to finish so that I can start to feel good again, and that's a dangerous pattern to get yourself into. So if you were waiting for this year to arrive to start changing how you feel about yourself and the way you accept and enjoy life, you already wasted that time. So
that's really serious, and I don't think anyone can hear you. People keep saying they can't hear you.
Yeah.
Well, we heard you anyway.
We heard you.
We heard you, and that's all that matters, really.
Yeah. What about you, lads? How are you feeling in this year?
Yeah, to be honest, we're only a month in, but I'm feeling positive. I'm looking forward to a new dawn and a new day. Let's have a little. Let's see where the year takes us. I'm not in any rush. I don't expect miracles overnight, but the world's changed a lot in the last year. Hopefully, it can change a lot again this year.
I'm happy because the nights are getting lighter now.
Yeah,
we're on the right side, maybe.
Yeah.
That feels good. Yeah, that definitely feels good.
Goodbye to the winter.
You cycle to work and it's not dark.
Yeah.
Cycle path.
Right. Now, if you've got the vinyl, that would have been the whole of side A, which is a nice
Flip it over.
And start side B.
Ian Robinson, why is it always the bass player that gets turned down?
Oh, when James is on screen, they can hear you. Partly Craig, partly James.
Yeah, seems I think I fixed it. It seems fine. People can hear me when I speak like this. So.
Oh, nice. Do you want to do a code word?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm going to drop a little code word in the chat, and if you understand this code word, please will you type it in the screen. I'm going to type in Kate Bush, and if you put the words Kate Bush in the chat, then everyone's going to know that I'm audible and I'm out there and I'm a real person. What tune do I need to play next?
Next up, we've got Physio.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
I don't know if you've ever heard this one, but it'll shake the cobwebs off. So
it's an urgent song.
It's about physio, I think. Jack wrote the lyrics, but for me, physio is about when you're in a desperate situation, you need to feel better, so you throw everything that you can at the problem, whether that's exercise, healthy eating, healthy living, meditation, and you're just desperate to like claw your way back to some sanity.
I've just been trolled, and someone said I was on the chat. Busy Living's on side B. Tells you how.
Oh yeah, we got Kate Bush.
Fucking hell.
What a tune.
Wow. What more is there to say about that, eh? Jack, sorry,
that
mate,
was fun.
but I interrupted you.
Thanks,
But
everyone.
I basically said what you meant by writing the song, and then what did you have to say, mate?
So I think it was kind of like, you know, when you try to try and find something to make you feel better, and you get all this advice. You know, advice can be quite annoying sometimes, but you're trying everything to try and make yourself feel better, and that's where it came from, really. Meditation, physio, cardiovascular exercise, and meditation. It's kind of like I do believe all these things are healthy. I mean, physiotherapy, you get it when you need it, but you know, but you can still feel at a loss, even if you're doing all these things, even if you're eating healthy, if you're living healthily. As I say in the very last line, why am I tired all the time? Because sometimes you just feel tired, physically and kind of in your soul. You feel tired, right? I feel that sometimes. So yeah, you can try it. That's what it's about, trying different methods of self-improvement. That's what the lyrics are about. And and we wanted to do a bit of a hardcore song, right? We listened to a lot of punk and hardcore, so I think it's the fastest one we've done, and I'd love to do loads of that. Tempo. Full circle pit music. Have you guys got anything to say at all?
No, I think we've lost Tom, though.
That's a good one to play live.
Oh, it's a beauty to play live. I think like some of the... What was the last gig we did? Was it the one in December with Pine and Blackheart? Was that the last one?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
December 2019, played in London with Pine and played physio there. And it's just like, can I have some of that again, please? Can we have some of those vibes again, please?
Yeah, it definitely gets people moving on the dance floor. We were playing it before we released the album, weren't we? We were kind of airing it, and people liked it, so we were like, there's something in it. Do you want us to answer a few questions?
Yeah,
or respond? We got Kate Bush, very good. How is life in London these days? Well, how's life in London? For me, it's all right, but I could kind of be anywhere. You know, we're not really doing much. We're not really seeing the sights or experience everything London has to offer. So I would say London is like most other places in the world right now. Well, in the UK right now, because it's locked down. You know, Oxford Street and all these big shopping destinations and kind of tourist attractions of London are just empty. So my life doesn't feel like it's in London at the moment. It feels like it's in this room, this house, you know. Yeah. So London in 2019 was great. I love it here. But 2020, 2021, for me, I feel like I could be anywhere. There's some good parks, I guess, to walk around. So I walk around the parks.
I think London's a good place to be, really. I mean, obviously you have the strain on the hospitals and the strain on the health service, but while that takes over, it is a nice place to live because it has a lot of green spaces. I think it's the capital city in the world that has the best green space, so you can go for a little stroll and you can get lost, so it's a beaut in that sense.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Palo's back.
I'm back. Sorry, guys. Yeah, my internet cut out. I'm back, though. Don't worry about me.
How's your life in London at the moment, Tom?
Do you know what? It's not bad. I really can't complain. Going for a walk around a park kind of feels like a luxury. I don't know if that's like this whole sort of lockdown mentality. We're almost like, I don't know, inmates of your own abode, really, because it's like I don't know, going outside feels like a treat and feels like something to like revere. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe we're all like slightly institutionalized. But I don't know. But it does feel good, and it is nice to get out when you can. But I'm a creature of habit, and I actually don't mind not leaving the house all the time. It's like I can definitely tell that some lockdown would affect some people worse than I. I quite like enjoy being comfy and listening to music and stuff. So could be worse, man.
And we've all got work, which is good. We haven't lost our jobs. James actually, James's situation changed, but you've gone freelance, so that's a positive in different ways.
Yeah, definitely. I mustn't grumble.
Yeah.
No more. We've got no more questions. I don't think. It's people just people saying hilarious stuff.
Well, I think it's a pretty good. It's a good little. What I was going to say is a good little segue. Is we were just talking about how much we enjoy playing physical live. I think like Watch the Skies is a tune that we definitely can't wait to get out there and play. So
yeah, big time. I'm looking forward to that.
And talking of green space in London as well, this was in Walthamstow Marshes.
Yeah. Tell us about the video, Craig.
Where do we start? We went
camping. The song as well, because you wrote the song.
One night, and we got abducted by aliens and murdered, and that's all I got to say about that.
And
we filmed it all as well and put it together after.
This is before QAnon as well, so we kind of like we started the vibes. Here we go. This guys, I'm starting the track now. Please enjoy this one. Turn that shit It's just one of those days.
A good dog spot back in the day.
Change that one. So Craig wrote that one. Craig came up because Craig's into his aliens, and I mean we all are. But Craig wrote that one. Was like, I've got this idea for a tune, and then from there, the video came naturally. We did the alien hunting video, and I think it's a banger. I like that one. I think it's like a proper skate punk kind of banger. I like it.
It's sick.
It feels good for me because sometimes I write the vocals and the melodies. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes we do it together, or other people bring ideas. And so for this one, for example, Craig wrote the melody of the chorus and the verses and the lyrics for the chorus. So for me, it feels a bit like singing karaoke because it's like I love the songs that Craig writes. So for me, it's like shit. Yeah, I get to sing this. This is good. It feels quite nice in that way for me because when I work on melodies myself a lot, I get a bit bored of them. You know, you get a bit oversaturated in my room, but. That one feels like I'm singing karaoke. I love it.
I like this comment from Mary. The song is so vast, it makes you want to rush out and see all the stars and dance in the freedom of the night. Pure rock, freedom, pleasure.
Oh,
I think we like that, don't we? That feeling that rock and roll brings you of just howling at the moon. I think Ozzy Osbourne said it best, didn't he, when he said bark at the moon.
Yeah, he knew what he was talking about.
So we've got talking about dogging. So is that when you walk your dog? I think, isn't it? Dogging is when you take your dog out.
There's a good day. Yeah, I saw what he said there. He said dogging / blazing.
Yeah. So Epsom Downs with a good dogging spot. So I assume dogging is when you walk. You take your dog for a walk. Right?
Yeah, it says dogging / blazing though.
Daniel says, "How about split with Foxy Shazam?"
Oh, I'd love that.
The dream split.
I listened to their new album today. They got a new album that was released in December, and it's great. It's pretty out there in parts, but they've still got it.
Actually, not a lot of people know this, but we were in discussion about recording an album, and the only reason it didn't happen is they wanted to use their baby grand. We wanted to use our baby grand, and we couldn't agree on which piano to use, and that's why it didn't happen.
Yeah, that was it. That was the only thing stopping us, unfortunately.
Whose Steinway and Sons is better?
What's the next tune?
Next tune we are on
Voodoo.
Oh, Great White Wall of Voodoo.
This might need an introduction.
Voodoo. Hold on. My mum loves Watch the Skies. She's 61. You are multiversal. Wow.
I mean, wow.
Yeah. We're reaching the 61-year-olds. That is our target audience.
I've got a question for the chat. Has anyone seen any interesting astronomical objects during lockdown?
Ooh.
I've enjoyed watching the International Space Station. So tell me. We're going to play this tune, which is called Wall of Voodoo. Give us a sec. This is like Napster MP3 LimeWire levels of basic, but here we go. Yes, here we go.
Wash away my sins, holy mother. We are all your sons and daughters. Wash away my sins, holy mother. We are all your sisters and brothers. We are all your. The great white wall of Voodoo. It's what I came in for. I gotta leave.
can't even sit still after it. Total Energy reboot.
Yeah.
All right.
Mate, that's a free reboot right there.
That's free, absolutely free of charge. That's
Yeah.
your reboot. That's what we made it for. Mary, it's your reboot. Take it.
No hidden charges. No hidden charges at all.
Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
A very kind offer from Daniel Parks. I will take you next time. No, next time I'm going, I will let you know. So we're talking about the dogging again. So that does sound like a really good opportunity to connect with Dan, but also, you know, the dogs,
other dog walkers,
local dogs.
Do you know what? Because I've been really this lockdown. Actually, that's something I didn't even mention. I've really been wanting a dog.
Yeah, yeah.
I think maybe this whole dogging community.
Yeah,
maybe these are the people I need to talk to about getting a dog.
Amazing. It's just wow. Really,
I know about Whippets.
Whippet good.
That song. Oh, we could talk about that song. Great White Wall of Voodoo. Yeah, I heard someone describe a wave that like it was surfer slang for a wave. You know, a big white wall of voodoo coming towards you. You know, you can imagine that if you're on your surfboard. Boom! So I thought it was quite a cool starting point. And actually, someone's got the lyrics wrong here. They said, oh, no, they got the lyrics right. Feeling like Hercules, I'm surfing on Red Mercury. But, you've got the lyrics right. Very good. But that's, it does sound like I say Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, I actually weirdly, sometimes when I've listened to it back, I've kind of sung along about Fred Mercury.
Fred Mercury! Do you know what? Yeah.
It's only one letter different.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll surf on Fred Mercury any day of the week.
Yeah.
Maybe me and him could go dogging one time in the afterlife.
There's an alternate listening experience for how your brain's wired.
He wasn't into dogs, he was really into cats, Freddie Mercury.
Oh, he was going catting then, maybe.
Yeah.
It reminds me a bit of the, like, what colour is this dress, you know? It's like, which way do you see or hear it? Is it Fred or is it red? It's like...
So we've got... we saw Elon Musk's satellites going over shortly after their launch, and that was a bit weird. I've never seen anything in the skies that I couldn't explain, but my grandfather did. Oh, the little ellipsis at the end of that. But my grandfather did. That sounds like a UFO story, doesn't it?
There's more to that story.
Yeah.
Than we currently know.
Try to see the unique alignment of the stars and the live transmissions from NASA. Do you mean when Saturn and Jupiter were together? That was cool. I actually only saw that. Didn't really see it in a very profound way, but I saw them near each other and I was like, Jesus Christ, yeah. Long one. Death Rattle Boogie. That's a Datsun's album, I think. Yeah, that's a good album. Gods Were Bored. Yeah, Datsun's. Yeah, we've got Datsun's head in the chat. We know him. Really massively underrated band, I think, the Datsuns.
Apparently one of Lars Ulrich's favourite bands, the Datsuns, I heard.
Oh, interesting.
He was
big. Australian or New Zealanders?
New Zealand, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're like infiltrated London and Christian Datsun lives in London and makes effects pedals, magnetic effects, absolutely wicked guitar pedals. Not a sponsored tweet.
Is his actual surname Datsun?
No, it was this was like no, this was like the early 2000s, wasn't it? When bands had you could use your band's name as your surname if you wanted to avoid taxes. So you had like Johnny Razorlight and
Tommy Waco.
Tommy Waco, I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'm into that. I mean, I'm not avoiding tax, guys.
What's that? HMRC just joined the chat. Oh, fuck.
All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to log into our trading account and just see what GameStop is saying.
Yeah, I was going to say Reddit told me I should go online and stock up on GameStop.
What?
Okay, here we go. So my grandfather was the ship's chief engineer. He saw unexplainable things over the Pacific Ocean.
I bet clear skies because there's no pollution in the middle of the ocean, right? So there's no smog, and I bet the clear skies led to insight, I would say.
Yeah.
As
Well, do you know that
as Blake would, as Blake would say, if the doors of perception were cleansed, man would see everything as it was, infinite. Maybe that's what your granddad saw.
Man would see.
Interesting. That's why in Chile, there could be Chile. There's a lot of the big, massive satellites are there.
Mm-hmm.
The big, like most of the important satellites are there because it's got so much vast open desert space there, or lack of light pollution, that it's one of the best places to see the sky apparently. So Chile is a good place to go stargazing. We should do a gig there.
Would love
get
that.
Get the gig out the way, and then lie on our backs on out in the
under the stars.
That's a really wicked thing that happened in lockdown. If you haven't heard it, that Yawning Man album that was recorded in lockdown, where they just go out into the California desert. John Bailey will correct me if it's not that one, but
yeah.
And it's just like they set the amps up, stare into the distance, and jam. And they're one of the iconic bands. Like when people talk about stoner rock and Queens of the Stone Age, these guys were there before. So OGs, and they've got a really good 2020 jam rock, space rock, whatever you want to call it, album that I recommend.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. In the same vein, Tommy Guerrero, the skateboarder and musician, if you guys know him, he released an album this year where he went out to the desert, Joshua Tree, and just with like 3 instruments and did the album. It's called Lost Days. It's probably like the most relaxed thing I've heard in maybe multiple years. Really good. Check out Lost Days. It's on Spotify and everything. Really, really good. Interesting.
So now we've got the slow jam. Well, it's not that slow, but it's the acoustic jam. If
Right.
Let's stick that on.
Change of pace.
If this isn't your vibe, then you've only got a couple of minutes to wait until we get shredding again. So maybe just use this to take a breather.
1, 2, 3. Do you wanna to be happy or be with you? Do you wanna to be happy or be with you? And after all the worrying, you feel like you need some rest. Now it's 4 in the morning and you're putting her patience to the test. If you buy me a drink, then I'll tell you a story of how we spoke every day. Now she doesn't call me. How did we end up in and out of love? I'd given up and she'd had enough. If you buy me a drink, I'll tell you my story. Happy or be with you? Do you want him to be happy or be with you? Are you scared of being alone, or are you really in love? You've got to do this on your own, but will you be okay? And are you strong enough? If you buy me a drink, then I'll tell you a story of how we spoke every day. Now she doesn't call me. How did we end up in and out of love? I'd given up and she'd had enough. If you buy me a drink, I'll tell you my story.
Well, fucking hell.
Will. He did like to say well a lot.
Mr. Deltoid.
I like that. That was quite uncomfortable for me to sing in a way, because it was so stripped back. It's like I'm so used to having the full band, even with 6 feet under. There's a lot of stuff going on. That was just guitar and vocals for a lot of the song, and for that way I was nervous about singing because I don't know, just confidence things. It's like when you're used to having distortion behind you and shouting, and even singing loud. It took a lot for me to kind of quiet it down and control my voice more. We got there in the end, though.
It's a totally different dynamic for us, that song. Definitely the most stripped back of anything we've done before, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So we've got a good question here. What do you think the set list will look like when you get gigging again? So, Craig, do you want to take this one?
Not even thought about it.
I think it's going to look rowdy.
What's some of you guys' favourites from the album? You had to pick 2 songs to play live. What would you do?
From Hope Rituals?
Yeah.
I think there's the obvious ones. We know what the obvious ones are, but I think as different as Curveballs, I want to try and do a live version of Busy Living, because I think that would be quite tough and a good challenge to try and do live, because it's so tight and poppy.
Yeah, for sure. But before we did this video, I listened to the album again this morning, and weirdly, Dark Before the Dawn and Barracuda seem the 2 that I kind of weirdly want to do live. I'm sure that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I would really like to do a New Future. That's my favourite one. I'd love to do a New Future live. I think that's
standard. That we've got to do that.
We've got to do that. Yeah, I think that'd be just so much fun to play live. There's a massive gulp of beer or of water, and then just go, let's go. Strap in. Because it's a long song in it. And
get the poppers out.
I'd love to do that one, and I'm really looking forward to playing Good Days live, because that just feels like an uplifting song for me, and I can't, it makes me smile every time, even though we wrote it. I like singing it. It's a hope ritual, quite literally. It makes me feel hopeful.
What about old tunes? Is there any old tunes that you're dying to dust off? I could do a bit of SE17. I'd love to do that now.
Yeah.
Pop out an SE17 right now for the lads.
I'd love to do. I really like Heavy Heart. We played that a few times live, but
it's been a while.
I really like that one. I think for a live track, I think it could work really well, maybe. And because we haven't played it much live, I think it would be a fun challenge. I can't think of other old ones. We've played a lot of them. We've played a lot of them over the years. Yeah. What about you, Craig?
Say again? Sorry.
What about you? Any oldies you'd like to unearth?
Cat Brain I really like playing, because there's just so many different parts, different sections.
Feels like a classic now.
There's one that we've never done live, an old one. I don't know.
I'd like to do 6 Feet Under live. I think that would be cool.
Stop the Telecaster. It's been a while.
Yeah, we could just do one guitar and vocal, or keep it stripped back or something.
Oh no, there's at least 2 guitars in there.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, it'd be a cool challenge to do that one. Dungeoness, Craig Thurlow. We're going too old. We're going too old school.
Come on, Craig Thurlow. You got You're a top fan.
Always the Captain Old School.
Don't get crazy.
Oh, we've got Liam Smith. Do you guys remember coming to Swansea back in 2017? Yes, I do. That was with the Kenneths.
And Vegan Food Fair, no? 2017, Swansea.
No, that was Cardiff, mate. Oh my God. Oh my God. You didn't just say that. Oh no, the Cardiff heads are going to be fuming.
We've done Swansea a couple of times though.
Yeah. But I think 2017, I think we must have been with the Kenneths. That was good though, wasn't it? Actually, it was a really quiet gig, but it was fun. And it was in like a nightclub kind of thing. I do remember it, Liam. I loved it. I love Wales.
What's that behind you, Tom?
Oh, look. What have we got here? It is... Yeah, so we got prints made of the fine art painting that has become our album cover. If you are interested in buying one, we're going to be getting them online in the next week or so. I think we've got 7 left, I want to say. So there's not many. So once they're up, if you want one, make sure you get involved. They're 594 millimeters by 594 millimeters to be exact. So get them framed up. Frames readily available. They're going to be about 25 pounds. I'm going to say probably about 25, but don't quote me on it. That might change by the time we work out shipping and everything. But we'll get them shipped out really quick. They'll be with you if you live in the UK. They'll be with you in a few days maximum. If you live in Europe, you're just going to have to wait just a touch longer, but it's still not long. It's still within about, I don't know, a week, 10 days.
Tom, I like your shirt. What's that?
Same situation applies to the shirt. Everything I just said about the shirt that I'm wearing applies to that. So yeah, if you want to buy merch, get on the case. We're sending stuff out. We're in lockdown, but we can still safely get that stuff to you. Just got to bear with it.
Nice. Liam said, I love you guys since then, so since Swansea, and your music has kept me going for a long time. I love you all so much. That is very sweet. Liam, we love you too.
Around there and shit.
Friend.
Yes, mate.
You're that means a lot, and that's why we do it. That's why we make the music, man. That's why we do the whole thing, the whole shebang.
Gonna do one more tune. Can I make a little suggestion? Maybe we all just have a quiet moment together before we play this one and get into the zone. So it's going to be the last song that we play tonight. I thought maybe we could all just sit and reflect for a few breaths together. So it's the last song on the album. It's called A New Future. It's an important song for us. It totally symbolises what we're all about. I feel like if it's a band, if there was a song to symbolise our band, then this is what it would be. So let's maybe put the hype on pause for a second and sit quietly. Don't want to have a corny meditation or anything, but if we all just take a deep breath out together. Get away all of the bullshit, maybe all of the worries, the anxiety of the week. Bring things into a Saturday night mood, and if we could all take a deep breath in and breathe in some of the positivity and the energy that we all share together. Let's do just one of them. One in and then one out, and I'll play the tune. Let's breathe in. Exhale. Let's do it. Thanks, everyone.
Those mushrooms are kicking in.
Thank you, everyone. Let's one more tune, and we'll stick around for a chat.
strange planet. I gotta make my escape. I don't recognize what I once knew. I gotta get away. 'Cause we've all got our bad habits. I guess we'll reap what we sow. I'm going to find an answer on a different globe. Back on the strange planet, but what have I learned? If you follow desire and play with fire, everybody burns. What we have is beautiful, and not all can see. It might mean nothing to some, but it means the world
Rock
to
spirit,
me.
absolute joy. Love that. Say it no more. Rock spirit, baby.
World to
Rock
me.
spirit, baby. The world to me.
That could be the name for your album. Rock spirit, absolute joy.
Thank you, everyone. Wow.
Good tune.
Wow.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, that was fun, man.
Before we go, I want to say a really, really big thank you to everybody for supporting our band this year. Last year was difficult for everybody. We decided to release our second album last year, and the year before that was difficult for a whole different set of reasons. You know, after we lost our bassist Chris, so it's really amazing to see how many new fans we've got, how many old fans are sticking around, and just the continued support and your creativity too. Anyone doing artwork or, you know, anything like that, I just absolutely love it. I love anything. I love all the fans. I love all of our friends, all everything to do with it. I just think it's really amazing, and we don't take it for granted ever. So
Not
yeah,
at all. It's been lovely looking at the group chat there. Like, it's been so much fun this evening, having a little peek at what everyone's been saying, and just seeing some people that we know, some people we've got no idea who they are. But it's been great having everyone in the room and having a little virtual chat, man. More like that.
Hopefully, it gave you something to do for a couple of hours in a shit period of well, it's winter for us.
Gave me something to do.
Anyone? Was it summer? Anyone out there?
We've got Damn I'm Drunk. We've got some. So Craig said it's like the sister track to A Spaceman Came Travelling. That's a good song.
Yeah,
Christmas song.
That is a good song.
Great tune that. Yeah, I really meant what I said. It's great to see all you guys. You know,
someone missed the darts.
I missed the darts for this, and I'm not even mad. Yeah, it's good. It's yeah, we did. We nicked a little bit of it. Yeah, it's a homage. Someone's going to put on Babylon Zoo next. I approve. That was the first single I ever bought. First single I ever bought.
Really good. There's some bangers on that album.
I was not expecting you to say that.
I got on cassette from Woolies. Old stuff.
Big up Woolies.
I got the CD single of that. Spaceman, I always wanted you to go. I think that was my first ever song. I'm pretty sure. First ever single I bought.
That was one of my first singles in the first year of buying singles, for sure.
Absolutely fucking slaps. Guys.
Yeah, awesome. It's been great.